Hello there, and guess what time Siri on this live stream with a few Christmas thing coming up. Well, on Sunday, the Good Supper annual Christmas dinner that comes up right on before Christmas, and on top of this, well, I'm gonna say other information too. Well, I'm gonna give you my live stream schedule into December here now. There'll be a live stream here this week. But next Saturday, day or Sunday will not be live, but there will be one on Monday, of course. Well, and then after that live stream Monday, that'll be live from McMaster Radio. There'll be an annual end of show called a Don't Drink and Drive. This time I'm live streaming it. But everybody can see, and they all gonna hope they all get the message, but not to get behind the wheel and drive drunk this Christmas, because it is that time of the year again. But another live stream I will be doing from London, Ontario at Airbnb. I'm going to live stream there. And they're going to send out some nice, wonderful stuff. Well, I'm going to give you some wonderful Christmas cheer. And that will be Christmas Eve. Actually, Christmas Eve, it's going to be a live stream where everybody can see, hey, I'm here in London. Wow. That's what's going to be in London, Ontario. Before that, the next live stream will be one on Monday the 15th. You know, at 3 o'clock. That's going to be live streaming out of live in McMaster CFU McMaster campus. So you get to see me behind the scenes doing my radio show on YouTube. I haven't done this first time I'm doing this, but I hope everybody tunes in that day. The next video after that won't be on a Sunday, or Saturday. It will be on a December 24th from London, Ontario, in the morning when you're all on the internet watching YouTube, of course, hopefully. Yeah, I must say there are great, wonderful people on YouTube who I've met this way over the years, and like I know my pastor Mike Scott's, son and her daughter Caitlin do watch my live stream quite a bit, and I say thank you for watching. Yes, but also, it is, great to hear you, great to be on the air again. And sometimes I'm wondering stuff myself. I don't see anybody watching again. That is the same. Well, you can do yourself a big favor and kick the like button. You know something? Because if you don't, Santa Claus won't bring you any Christmas gift this year. Think about that. It's a matter of life and death. You click this like button. Oh, I'm going to stop live streaming. Because what is in live streaming is I don't see anybody watching me. Simple. Well, what a night last night. Well, I went somewhere. I went down to see a party right when that party was ending down at the Holy Line Hall on Barton Street. There was a group coming in. They both come in to do a performance there with another performance coming in right for. We are leaving around 7. They were coming in setting up for an 9 o'clock event. So we packed out. We all left. But here's another thing. I got asked by this band for something to do. Asked me. I didn't have a guy to run the sound. Didn't have a guy to run all the sound on stage. Asked me to, ask me about it. And it funny because the band, I know who you are. Do you do Peacemaker Journey and stuff? I said, yeah, I do. Well, can you do us a favor tonight? We need somebody to run the soundboard. Oh boy. Well, I ended up doing a job. I was there until almost fucking midnight. Well, I was there until midnight doing a soundboard for the band while other people in there having a good time dancing and having a good party, and it was a wedding reception. I had to mount the bride room. It was that tiring. It went on till 1 o'clock in the morning. And finally, letting up, and finally I had to go home at 2:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm coming back home. Got home about 3 o'clock this morning here in my apartment. I was so tired, I just went to bed and slept. Went and didn't wake up till 10 o'clock this morning, so I was pretty tired to do that. Dead tired. To be exhausted, one of the band members there actually gave me a ride home in his car. I got a ride home from one of the members of the band who didn't have a sound guy. And man, oh man, was that a party. My God. Going through, hearing them playing all kind of Glenn Miller, big band stuff at this wedding, that after scene, my God, it's beautiful. These people, they were playing old stuff from all big band music. I was doing the sound for it. They literally asked me to, and I couldn't turn the job down. I made $150 out of that deal. Well, I guess what I made, $150. Because I had to report this to SOCAM. When I did, I got $150 royalty for doing the job from them. Anyway, so enough said about that. And I still, guess what? Being a member, wow. Okay, well, I'm yawning because I'm tired, It's been a long night and it's been a long day for me. Yeah, I'm just yawning. He'll be yawning on YouTube, right? But I do have one part of thing that many musicians, many people will carry. It's called a music copy. Just a minute while I get you that. So I'm going to put you on pause while I get it. I'll put you on pause here while I go get it here. Yes. 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 Not going to end it. I want to put you on pause here, but I will. Not really. I'm going to put you on pause. Go get it, and I'll be right back. Okay, this here is a music copying. This allows me to to legally run copyright music. I had to do this during pandemic because radio stations carry the same thing I'm carrying here, music copyright. I have to. But I can play music on the air. I can play music on YouTube that I want to, but I don't do it that way. I do have written songs. Now, see this? It says here that I'm officially licensed to copy music. It's called a music copying license. This allows me to copyright. This allows me to copyright music on YouTube. This is SOCAM. This is a music copying license. So watch. And it detailed on what allow all the conditions of this license right here. This license good for up to come for renewal and about come renewal in 2013 actually. So it's quite a few years. Legally, that I can legally do. It gives me legal right to do copyright music on the channel. But in YouTube land, there's a thing too called the red flag. I don't want to get a red flag on my live stream because that is not good. So when I do my radio show, I will show that again on on a radio, but here on the bottom, unfortunately, will not be able to hear the music I be playing in the air. You have to tune in to Jeffy or go on the internet to hear it. But you can hear it on the internet, but you can't hear it me putting it on air because I will have a monitor turned down to zero. I have a monitor actually I will have a monitor turned off in the station. The speaker monitor are turned off, so you cannot hear any music. I will hear me talking, but you won't hear music on the air because of that. So think about it. If you're going to drink and drive, you may want to listen to this. It's important. Well, I'm going to say one thing. If you drink and drive, the jolly old man in a red suit and his 8 reindeer will be flying above you on Christmas Eve, maybe watching out for drink and driving. And he gonna get on his little CB radio and call radio up the cops, and the cop will pull you over. And they get one thing: breathe out, take off this wrapper off a plastic tube. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Now what? You're gonna take off his wrapper. Okay, yeah. Breathing. You are 10 times over legal limit to drive. We got a CB call on 709 from Chris Kingo saying that you overdrunk. Don't you be that idiot on Christmas Eve. You had to spend Christmas Day in jail because of your drinking and driving. Why do you spend it with family and people, not in jail? Because it's not a good place. And well, you'll be plucked with some pretty bad food on his trays. It will be so bad you'll be out to you spend more time in your cell on the can going that's how bad it is. Then you get some guy with 10-inch biceps like this, ready to go. Oh, I'm gonna beat it. Think about it. You don't want to have that. That's what you get in jail. People who one day in jail can be done a lot worse crimes than you just did by drinking and driving. So if you want to have a good Christmas Day spirit, best thing to do is take public transit, taxi cab, or let the bartender tell you to put your keys in a casket. I can't afford you. Do that. Put the key in the bartender cab and get in the call cab. Cab will get you home. And you avoid the embarrassing coincident family. Because what can happen is your family can turn around and say, you're not coming home for Christmas because you drink and drive last. We can't trust you. Because you get drunk. Well, do you want that in your family? No. Don't drink and drive. Simple. If you drink, you may end up in jail. For what happens to, or you may end up in a cemetery, in the grave. There's plenty of room for you in a cemetery. Well, and once you're in that casket in the ground, that's it. You will walk out and see heaven, but you may not see heaven. You may walk out and see the devil because he may have done something so bad he got killed. You might have rolled the car over, got yourself killed. You might have took out innocent pedestrians and rolled the car and got killed. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. It's that or having Christmas with family. Think of it. Christmas family, or Christmas Day in jail, or Christmas Day in hell with the devil. Because they did something stupid that put you there. Think about it. Don't drink and drive. Take a taxi, public transit, and be safe. My God, I don't talk about yet. It turned into late. I got home at 2 o'clock this morning. Around 3:30 in the morning home. I went to bed. I didn't wake up until almost 11 o'clock in the morning. Go to so I'm tired. So tired. Anyways, enough said about that. I'm going to end the blog here. Remember, next weekend will be This weekend I'll do a blog, but next weekend there will be a blog on the 15th next week. It won't be on a Sunday, it will be on the 15th. Wow, I'm going to air it on CFU. It's going to be blog. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to see what goes on behind the scenes, plus you're able to watch it on YouTube as well. Maybe I'll say, I wish you a happy, beautiful, Merry Christmas. And may you be walked in ways. May Jesus take you in ways you will never see before. No, I saw today. I looked up in the sky, and this was just gorgeous, beautiful thing. Only God did. I looked there. I see them flying, a big bunch of birds flying in a V. I looked up, and with my telephone lens on my cell phone, I zoomed in, and it weren't just ducks and geese. Nope, these were raptors. American eagles, all flying a V, all flying in a V like this, all flying in a V, going west. Well, I know bald eagle they know to fly incredible distances. Like they know to fly all the way, know to fly around the world to places like Africa, South Africa. They know to fly across the Pacific Ocean to Vancouver, British Columbia, Alaska. They're known to do it. So that was a beautiful sight. And the only person to put those eagles in the V, is God. Thank you, God, for the beautiful eagle that you allowed me to see today. It just went by just as fast as it came, but it was gorgeous. Oh man, gorgeous birds, aren't they? Like I like big cats. I like tigers and big cats too. I've had little cat. I gave it to two wonderful friends of mine. I can't mention their name and her name, not here. But the cat I was looking at was my cat had behaviors. But you look at wild cats like tigers and lions and cougars, they all have similar behaviors to a house cat. They all wander and all paw down, sneakily paw, like that, sneakily paw. And if you look at tigers, they do the same. But they also can do is might latch on with a claw on the leg of an elephant or something like that. Which I've seen tigers do. I heard tiger do it. Same the house cat Sasa go around people's legs. They're doing that, but it is predatory. So you look at house cat and you look at tiger, there's a lot of similarities in those cats. Big time? The big similarity. So think about it. That's why I like to look at tigers because they're always interesting species. There are many other four-legged species on the face of Earth, ones that fly, ones that walk on, ones that on two legs. And that any creature of God is beautiful, whether a tiger, an elephant, a zebra, a horse, a lion, African tiger, antelope, or other rare birds. Everything is a beautiful creation of God. It's beautiful. I went out to Kankakwa and it was beautiful up there. I thank God for bringing me there. Actually, when I was up there, I still say, and even beautiful now. Everything's beautiful. People in the city just don't realize how beautiful this world, our Earth is. And it'd be a shame when man decide he's going to build a condominium will destroy the beauty of this planet, and that's the same. And I can predict something right now. I know, right now, way things are heading on the faces out with the war with going on in Russia, about making people and the gas trip itself, sort of in a peaceful remain. It's gonna be something that will come, but the piece, I don't know. But it could be two things that could one another. This course keeps continuing. We're on our way to destruction, whether we know it or not. This is a matter of time. But also, our sun could run out of fuel soon. Could run out of fuel next 500 years. Then the sun goes nova, planet is dark. Well, who can? We won't. No human will be able to survive extreme cold. The furnace, you got like the sun, the furnace, out sunlight, we won't be able to survive. So the choice is one thing. Or we pollute the planet so bad that we can't breathe and be forced to go pollute another planet. What can happen is our planet can start looking like Mars, full of carbon dioxide, no breathable air. And that's the same to think about it. We got a beautiful planet in the galaxy. We need to take care of it better than this. But I know the other worlds in this galaxy we haven't discovered yet, but they have always got the one race I can relate to out in the galaxy far, far away. They're called the Elders. These races known as the Galaxy Elders. Basically, these people, Galaxy Elders are very advanced race, and they monitor humankind for many, many years, hundreds of years. And they had taken a few humans to their planet on Earth and taught them few humans left Earth decided to not come back, be on their planet for eternity. Most of them will come back and tell stories of horror. Also, the elders built the Egyptian pyramids. Think of that out. Elders. So scientists say, yeah, I might build extraterrestrials. It's true. But these elders are friendly and they're watching out for us. I know. They intervene when something's not right on here. And they have intervened and have warned mankind many times for their own destruction. And it will have, by lack of luck, they have actually sifted it twice, but not from Noah. There was a prediction of some kind of destruction happening this year, like our currency will come cryptocurrency. That was avoided because the elders prevented this from happening because they changed the timeline of it too for that. Well, the future, I can say the future is what we make it. No, not anybody else can say what you're doing. The future will be in what we make it, what you make it. The future is how we do things today. What we do today will determine the future. And what we do in the future will return what we do a day after that, day after that. Doesn't matter what I did in 60, determined today. Well, got me, we're gone. And what you do today will determine your future. And everything you do does affect the timeline. I go to London, I also going to take something, show the timeline something. Me going to Cancun, that actually shifted timeline a bit where I am on Earth, but not enough to really cause him, but enough to avoid something tragic from happening, which it did. With me trying to, now the overpayment, ODP, I might got that waived already. I don't know. I won't know until probably end of next week or week after. I won't know. So, matter of time before I do know. It's going to be a matter of time before I know on that one. So, I'm going to do something here by getting a rent over, getting the overpay, getting the rent arrears taken off a book. I always shift the timeline in favor of me in the future to exceed. Now I need to shift the timeline again. Now I hope I shift a little more with the overpay. If I shift that, my timeline will be very where it should be, not in a limbo. But the one person I know comes here and just shifts my timeline out of order. Their timeline is set out of order by somebody else who likes to fool around with timelines to don't realize what that person's doing with the timeline. Time is future what I make it, future what everybody makes it. No, and only one to predict the outcome of the future. Jesus Christ, our God. God, Jesus Christ, only predict the future. May we say thank you for listening forever and ever. Amen.